Hi, good morning. What's up? I got my cup of coffee. I'm Max Patton, and I'm here. I actually don't know why, but I just want to make a video. This channel is a lot about technology and sort of turn into a fitness channel, I guess, too, as I've made videos about how I, do crazy long bike rides and things with my Apple Watch Ultra. I switched from an Apple Watch, from a Garmin to an Apple Watch. So that's sort of my journey. But I want to make this video more as a very selfish personal update, but also something that I hope resonates with other people and maybe brings about some new ideas, because I signed up for a full Ironman triathlon in August. And for those who don't know, an Ironman is like a proper endurance event. You are essentially swimming 2.4 miles, you are biking 112 miles, and then you are running a marathon, 26.2 miles, on top of all that at the end. So it's very long. Now, it's not unprecedented. I've done 2 half Ironmans, also known as a 70.3. Those are the combined distance. And just sipping the coffee I made this morning. It's pretty good. Those are considerable distances, nothing to be trifled with. And the second one I did do better. I actually had a decent run. I live here now in Colorado, so I did that one in Washington. It was a great race, by the way. I recommend you sign up if you're looking for cool races. And it was really nice. Maple Valley, in Washington State, not far from Seattle, almost at sea level. So coming from Colorado, the altitude training really kicked in. At that time, on the tech end of things, I was wearing a Garmin Epics wearable. And I have to say, I really do like the Garmin devices. I think that watch got me through a lot. And it sounds materialistic to say, oh, it's because I was wearing a certain watch that I had a great performance. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when you do events like this, and I wish I could tell you why I do these events, I don't know. But when you do this crazy stuff, you really do want to have a good bed of data and stuff to just prove you did it, to compare your performance. And I felt so confident wearing the Garmin Epics that I didn't have to think about it, that I could just do the race. And the Apple Watch Ultra, with where Apple's gotten the battery to, and I've tested, and other people on YouTube and independent reviewers have tested, it's got good battery. It's better than any other Apple Watch. And I'm pretty confident that if I did another half today with it, not that I'm in the shape to do one, but if I did a half right now, a half Ironman, the battery would last. For a full, well, it's an open question. Apple says the battery will, but only in a special low power mode that I'm not exactly sure how to activate yet, but I believe it's a workout specific mode that limits the amount of heart rate readings and GPS recordings the watch takes regularly. So I guess I'm gonna have to enable that kind of low power mode when I'm doing this race. And to be honest, that's just yet another thing stressing me out, because let's not forget again, a full Ironman is a long distance event, and there's plenty of other things on my mind right now, like what am I even gonna wear? Like, here's a tri-suit. This is what like triathletes wear, right? It's what you swim in under your wetsuit, then you bike in this and you run in this, and you never really have to change. Issue with this guy, he doesn't have pockets. It's a great suit. I was on the UVA tri team, shout out to that. Love my University of Virginia. That's how I got into triathlon. This suit's well made, great company, Kawami. They just sent them to us. But I think it's designed for the kind of races people do in college, which is just called an Olympic triathlon distance. It's much shorter than an Ironman, so maybe you don't need pockets there for that. But I really am going to need pockets, because you're going to have gels and food and stuff. So maybe you have to get another tri-suit. That's another $300 or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just have to change and wear different clothes. Wear a bike bib, shorts, change into running clothes. Who knows? Because it's a long event, and you really don't want to be uncomfortable. And also, like buying a tri-suit, everything with these events is just expensive. I mean, I already had to spend well over $700 just to attend this Ironman, to sign up for it. Which one am I doing, by the way? It's Mont Tremblant. It's in Quebec. I'm looking forward to it a lot. But I have to train for it. I have to figure out my flight tickets or how I'm going to get there. Maybe I'll do a road trip. I don't know. I have to figure out where I'm staying. I'm hoping to stay in the village, but that means I have to book my hotel and pay for that. So I'm not doing this to, brag about how much money I have. I really don't. I'm spending, well, let's just say a lot of my income to actually make this work. And so I guess what I want to say is that, I don't know, doing these events is very confusing, and it's very selfish, because why am I doing this stupid amount of cardio distance, spending all this money, traveling all this distance for what? For a medal? I don't know. That's kind of the thing about Ironmans, is you can't really explain them other than the fact that you like doing all three activities, the swimming, the biking, the running, and you just want to do them well. And that's kind of where I'm at. I want to train for this. I want to get it done. And I guess to say I've done one, you know, as selfish and weird as that is, that is ultimately what these events are. I mean, it's such a luxury, even in someone in my position who's not professional, is not getting paid to do this, who is spending a lot of his personal money. Like, I still admit it's a luxury globally, historically, for a human being in a developed country to say, you know what, I am going to dedicate a bunch of effort into this pointless competition because I can. And I recognize that. So, you know, I don't know. This is a very rambly, random ass video. But what I'm hoping is that you watching this at home, well, are you training for an Ironman? Let me know. But also, even if you aren't, what do you want to see? What kind of content do you want to see as we build up to this? Do you want to see me talk more about how I'm using my Apple Watch Ultra with training? Do you want me to talk about other kind of fitness technology like bike computers, power meters? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of as new to this as probably a lot of you are. Like I said, I've done these races before, but I would not consider myself a professional triathlete. I am an amateur. I started this in college and I've caught this bug and I just keep doing these events. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I keep kind of getting motivated by this. And it's funny when you do something like this and then you make videos about it like I do, it really becomes a key part of your personality, whether or not you like that. I don't know whether or not I like that, but it's who I am partially now. I have a job, I do other things, but this really is, if I'm honest, a huge part of my life. So I want to share as much of this journey as I can with you guys. I'm here in Colorado. It's winter right now, so I'm even trying to figure out, how do I run? I've never run a full marathon before. I probably should get on that before doing this event. So how do I do all these things when it's snowing? Maybe I have to cross-country ski and to figure out different methods of cross-training. I don't know. That's also content ideas that I'd love to hear from all of you watching. So if you have things you want to see, kinds of content, kinds of technology you want me to cover, let me know. And I'll check it out, because at this point I am all ears. I am just, you know, we get 7 months of build up the training for this race. So I'm going to be swimming every day as much as I can, doing the cross country skiing once it warms up, running, even, you know, God willing, biking once the roads are clear of snow. So doing all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna be sending it for these next few months, hopefully trying not to get injured. That's another big thing with these endurance events, is like actively managing your recovery, how much intensity you have on each day, so that you're actually doing the distance, training enough for everything, and yet not breaking your body in the process, which of course would defeat the whole point of everything, because then you can't do the race. So I really love to do the race in Mont Tremblant 7 months from now. So I will be in Quebec, hopefully, with my Apple Watch Ultra to track this event. And I want to hear everything you guys have to say about it. Yeah, this is just a selfish video of me rambling about my life, but I hope that helps. I don't know, maybe this inspires future ideas. So let me know. I'll stop rambling now. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to finish my coffee. Oh, it's kind of cold by now. That's not great. It tastes kind of good though.